From overwhelmed to empowered, the unstoppable rise of boss moms. Welcome, everyone, to another inspiring episode of the BlackCEO Podcast. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's close to the hearts of so many, the incredible journey of motherhood and entrepreneurship. But this isn't just any discussion. We're about to embark on a transformative exploration that will challenge everything you thought you knew about being a mom and a business owner. I recently had the privilege of sitting down with Romika Temple, a true force of nature who's revolutionizing the way we think about motherhood and success. Romika is the visionary founder of Mommies Teatime and the author of Let's Talk Motivation. But more than that, she's a beacon of hope for mothers everywhere who felt trapped between their dreams and their responsibilities. Now, before we dive in, I want you to take a moment. Close your eyes if you can and picture this: a world where every mother feels empowered to chase her dreams, where the words "I can't" are replaced with "How can I?" A world where the juggle of motherhood and entrepreneurship isn't a burden, but a beautiful dance of creation and nurturing. This is the world Romika Temple is building, one empowered mom at a time. Let's start with a question that might make some of us squirm. How many of you have ever felt like you're drowning in motherhood? Come on, be honest. I see those hands going up. Now, how many of you have a dream, a business idea, a passion that you've pushed to the back burner because, well, you're just a mom? If you're nodding along, buckle up, because Romika Temple is about to flip that script on its head. You see, Romika's journey isn't just inspiring, it's revolutionary. She's taken the challenges of motherhood, the late night feedings, the endless laundry, the school runs, and turned them into a launch pad for success. And not just for herself, but for countless other moms too. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, that sounds great, but you don't know my life. You don't know how busy I am, how stretched thin I feel. And you're right, I don't. But Romika does, because she's been there. She's felt that overwhelm, that sense of losing herself in the chaos of motherhood. But here's where Romika's story takes a turn that'll give you goosebumps. Instead of letting that overwhelm defeat her, she used it as fuel. She looked at the challenges of motherhood and said, these aren't obstacles, these are opportunities. Let me share a story that'll knock your socks off. There was this mom, let's call her Sarah. Sarah came to Romika feeling like she was drowning. 3 kids under 5, a husband working long hours, and a dream of starting her own business that felt about as realistic as a unicorn prancing through her living room. Sarah told Romika, "I can barely find time to shower. How am I supposed to start a business?" Now, most people would have patted Sarah on the back and said, maybe when the kids are older, but not Romika. No. Romika looked at Sarah and said, what if those very challenges are your secret weapon? And you know what? They were. Sarah started small, using her expert multitasking skills, honed by years of motherhood, to juggle business planning during nap times. She turned bedtime stories into brainstorming sessions, coming up with product ideas inspired by her kids' imagination. And those long, sleepless nights, they became her time to connect with other mom entrepreneurs around the world. In just 90 days, yes, you heard that right, 90 days, Sarah launched her business, a line of educational toys inspired by her own children's learning journeys. And here's the kicker. Her business didn't take her away from her kids. It brought her close to them. Her children became her product testers, her inspiration, her biggest cheerleaders. This is the magic of Romika's approach. She doesn't ask moms to choose between their families and their dreams. She shows them how to weave those dreams into the fabric of their family life. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's great for Sarah, but I'm not her. I don't have her skills, her ideas, her whatever it is that made her special. And to that, I say, hogwash. Romika's philosophy, the very foundation of Mommy's Teatime, is that every mom, yes, every mom has a unique gift to offer the world. Your experiences as a mother, the skills you've developed, the challenges you've overcome, these aren't hurdles to your success. They're the building blocks of it. Think about it. Have you ever negotiated with a toddler? Congratulations. You're a master negotiator. Have you managed to get 3 kids to 3 different activities while also picking up groceries and answering work emails? Move over. Fortune 500 CEOs, we've got a logistics expert in the house. Romika's genius lies in helping moms recognize and leverage these skills. She takes the everyday superpowers of motherhood and shows women how to apply them to business. And the results? They're nothing short of miraculous. But here's where it gets really interesting. Romika's approach isn't just about business strategies and time management hacks. It goes much, much deeper than that. You see, Romika understands something that many of us forget. Our past experiences, even the painful ones, can be our greatest assets. Romika herself is a testament to this. She had to overcome deep-seated abandonment issues. Now imagine for a moment what that feels like, that gnawing fear that you're not enough, that you'll be left behind. It's a pain that can paralyze you, make you doubt your every move. But Romika didn't let it paralyze her. Instead, she used it as rocket fuel. She turned her pain into purpose, creating a community where no mom feels abandoned or alone in her journey. She transformed her deepest wound into her greatest strength. And this, my friends, is the heart of Romika's message. Your struggles, your pain, your challenges, they're not roadblocks. They're stepping stones. They're the very things that make your story unique, that give you a perspective no one else has. Let me give you another example that'll make your jaw drop. There was a mom in Romika's program, let's call her Maria. Maria had always dreamed of writing a children's book, but she kept putting it off. When the kids are older, she'd say, when I have more time. But here's the thing. Maria had a story that only she could tell. You see, Maria had grown up in foster care, bouncing from home to home. She knew what it felt like to not belong, to feel lost in a world that seemed too big and too scary. Through Mommies Teatime, Maria realized that her experiences weren't a liability. They were her superpower. She started writing her book, a story about a little girl finding her forever home. She wrote during nap times, jotted down ideas while waiting in the school pickup line. And you know what? 6 months later, she had a completed manuscript. But here's where it gets really good. Maria's book didn't just get published. It became a lifeline for foster kids and adoptive families across the country. The very experiences that Maria had once seen as her greatest shame became her greatest gift to the world. This is the kind of transformation that Romika facilitates every single day. It's not about becoming a different person. It's about becoming more fully yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to be both a devoted mother and an ambitious entrepreneur. Now, let's talk about this idea of permission for a moment. How many of us are waiting for someone to give us permission to follow our dreams, to tell us it's okay to want more, to be more? Well, I've got news for you. That permission slip you're waiting for is not coming in the mail. It's not hiding in your junk drawer. It's right here, right now. And Romika's message is clear. You don't need anyone's permission but your own. But let's get real for a second. This journey isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel like you're failing at everything. Days when the laundry is piled high. Your business emails are unanswered and your kids are having meltdowns that would put volcanic eruptions to shame. Romika doesn't pretend these challenges don't exist. Instead, she provides tools to navigate them. And one of the most powerful tools in her arsenal, community. You see, Mommies Teatime isn't just a program. It's a sisterhood. It's a place where moms can come together, share their struggles, celebrate their victories, and lift each other up. In a world that often pits women against each other, Romika is creating a culture of collaboration and support. This community aspect is crucial because let's face it, entrepreneurship can be a lonely journey. Add motherhood to the mix, and it can feel downright isolating. But when you have a tribe of women cheering you on, understanding your challenges and sharing their own experiences, suddenly the impossible starts to feel possible. Now, I want to circle back to something I mentioned earlier. Romika's own journey of overcoming abandonment issues. This part of her story is crucial because it speaks to a larger truth. Our past does not define our future. Too often we let our past experiences, our traumas, our insecurities hold us back. We use them as excuses for why we can't achieve our dreams. But Romika's message flips this on its head. Your struggles are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. They're the very things that can fuel your success if you let them. Romika used her experience of abandonment to create a space where no mom feels abandoned in her journey. She turned her pain into her purpose. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. What if we looked at our challenges not as limitations, but as unique perspectives that we can bring to our businesses, our families, our lives? What if we saw our struggles as the very things that make our stories, our businesses, our contributions to the world unique and valuable? Romika's approach to business coaching is deeply rooted in this philosophy. It's not just about business strategies and marketing plans, although those are certainly part of it. It's about healing, about personal growth, about becoming the best version of yourself so that you can build a business that truly reflects your values and your vision. This holistic approach is what sets Mommies Teatime apart. It's not just about making money. It's about creating a life you love. It's about building a business that aligns with your values as a mother, as a woman, as a human being. It's about success that doesn't require you to sacrifice your family or your sanity. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, this all sounds great, but I'm not sure I have what it takes. Let me tell you something. Romika believes that every mom has what it takes. Every mom has a unique gift, a unique story, a unique perspective that the world needs. Your experience as a mother, the multitasking, the problem solving, the negotiating, because let's face it, getting a toddler to eat their vegetables requires some serious negotiation skills. These are all valuable skills in the business world. Romika helps moms recognize and leverage these skills, turning the challenges of motherhood into entrepreneurial superpowers. But it's not just about recognizing your existing skills, it's about continual growth and learning. Romika emphasizes the importance of personal development alongside business development, because here's the truth: your business will only grow as much as you do. This growth mindset is crucial. In both motherhood and entrepreneurship, things rarely go exactly as planned. There will be setbacks, there will be failures. But with the right mindset, these become learning opportunities rather than roadblocks. Romika teaches her moms to embrace failure, to see it as feedback rather than a reflection of their worth. This resilience is what allows Mommies Teatime graduates to build successful businesses in such a short time frame. They're not afraid to try, to fail, to adjust, and to try again. Now, let's talk about time for a moment. One of the biggest objections I hear from moms when it comes to starting a business is, I don't have time. And let's be honest, time is a precious commodity when you're a mom. But Romika's approach isn't about finding more hours in the day. It's about making the most of the time you have. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about prioritizing, about saying no to the things that don't serve your goals so you can say yes to the things that do. It's about creating systems and routines that allow you to be efficient and effective in both your business and your family life. Okay, one of the moms in Mommy's Teatime shared how she used to spend hours scrolling through social media during her downtime. Through Romika's guidance, she realized she could use that time to work on her business instead. She didn't need to find extra time. She just needed to use her existing time more intentionally. This is the kind of practical, actionable advice that Romika provides. It's not about drastic life changes, it's about small, consistent actions that add up to big results over time. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of Romika's work is the way she helps moms rewrite their stories. So many of us have internalized limiting beliefs about what we're capable of, about what's possible for us. Romika helps moms challenge these beliefs to see themselves not as just a mom, but as capable, powerful entrepreneurs who happen to also be amazing mothers. This mindset shift is transformative. When you start to see yourself differently, the world starts to see you differently too. Opportunities that you might have overlooked before suddenly become visible. Challenges that seemed insurmountable become exciting puzzles to solve. Romika often talks about the ripple effect of a mom pursuing her dreams. When you step into your power, when you start living your purpose, it doesn't just change your life, it changes your family's life. Your children see what's possible. They learn the value of perseverance, of following your passions. You're not just building a business, you're building a legacy. And let's not forget the impact on the wider community. When moms succeed in business, they often create opportunities for other moms. They understand the unique challenges of balancing motherhood and entrepreneurship. So they create family friendly workplaces. They mentor other moms. They collaborate with other mom owned businesses. It's a beautiful cycle of empowerment and support. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. What would be possible if you gave yourself permission to dream big? What could you achieve if you had the support the tools, and the mindset to turn those dreams into reality. Romika Temple and Mommy's Tea Time are proof that you don't have to choose between being a great mom and being a successful entrepreneur. You can be both. You deserve to be both. So here's my challenge to you. Take a moment today to have your own tea time. Reflect on your dreams, on the unique gifts you have to offer the world. And then take one small step towards making those dreams a reality. Because here's the truth: the world needs what you have to offer. Your experiences, your challenges, your unique perspective as a mother, these are your superpowers, and it's time to unleash them. Remember, your journey as a mom doesn't end your journey as an individual with dreams and ambitions. In fact, it might just be the beginning of the most exciting chapter yet. You have the power to rewrite your story, to challenge the status quo, to show the world what's possible when a mom decides to dream big. So let's raise our teacups, or coffee mugs, or wine glasses, whatever you got handy, to all the boss moms out there, to those who are already living their dreams, and to those who are about to take that first brave step. You got this. And more importantly, you got a whole community of women cheering you on. Now go out there and show the world what happens when moms mean business. Because trust me, it's going to be nothing short of revolutionary.